Hey, Ben here. I wanted to make a quick video to ask a question. So I'm working on the reference project for my new YouTube series, and I wanted to do a simple deck building game, something like Slay the Spire, but simplified as much as possible. And so I have these enemies here. I have these cards. I can click on a card. I can drag it up, click on an enemy, right? And that works just fine. So what's the problem? These cards are control nodes, okay? And the way that I'm getting the input on this control node is by using the on GUI input. Well, actually, it's the GUI input signal. So I'm connecting to that, right? And so this is the hover state for the card. So when the card is in a hover state, I can detect when the mouse has clicked on it in order to set it to a selected state. So now it's in a selected state because I clicked on it. You can see it draws this little arc towards whatever target. And then if I click again when it's in the selected state, it will deal damage. Okay, but here's the problem. I'd like to be able to allow for two control inputs, two ways of doing this. One is you click on the card and then you click on the enemy. And the other input that I'd like to allow is you click on the card and you drag it up and you drop on the enemy. So you release the left click on the enemy. However, that doesn't work. I just did that. I clicked, dragged up, and then released and nothing. Now, as far as I can tell, it's because the card is still actually capturing the input. So when I release the mouse, it doesn't detect the release on this enemy here. It detects the release clear down here on this card control node. I don't know how to solve this problem. I've tried doing stuff like setting the input as handled like this on both sides of switching to the selected state. I've tried doing accept event, so trying to accept this event on both sides of this. I don't know how to solve this problem. Now, the funny thing is that actually, I do know how to solve this problem, which is I can actually use the get drag data function that is on control nodes to solve it. So if I run this code here, now if I click on this and drop up here, it works. I'm able to click and drag and then release. But now my click here and then click here doesn't work. I actually have to, I can't select this card by clicking on it anymore. I have to do the drag. And I can't leave both of these on because that's not going to work either. This felt like a workaround anyways. It didn't feel like the right solution. But I did explore that. The other solution that I have is to just make the cards area 2Ds. An area 2D can also detect a click, and then it won't capture the input all the way past if I'm dragging past it. So in theory, if I make the cards area 2Ds, I will be able to click on the card, click on the enemy, or click drag on the card and drop on the enemy, and have both of those inputs. Anyways, I just wanted to upload this video to ask you all. It's going to be a quick video. I mean, we're 4 minutes into the video, so if you know anything about how to solve this problem, if there is actually a way that I can allow for both a click on the card and a click on the enemy, or a click drag from the card to the enemy while still using control nodes, let me know in the comments below. I am working on this series. I'm still excited for this series. It's taken a little bit more work than I planned. That's why it's not out yet, but I am still working on it. Hope you're all looking forward to it, and I will talk to you all later.